2023 here with your live show. We're live 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Our best bet's always our premium picks. But here we try and win every pick that we give out. It's tougher to do that when you're just giving picks on every single game and kind of doing it on a rotating basis. But we do the best that we can. Chris Ruffalo here to set the tone. Of course, the Crane Rod's wacky with his big overtime win last night. It was a miracle last-second goal to get it to overtime, and then pretty much a nice winner in overtime. Just kind of an open shot. Kind of the goal that they scored in game two in Edmonton. Very similar to that game. And it is a 3-game series. It's basically what it is.
Yep. Best of three.
Best of three. Back to the home ice to Edmonton. But anything but decisive in those games. 3-0 lead for LA and let it slip right away. And then they got the lead again. Let it slip away in the last second there. It was a little disappointing because they had a chance really to put it away and were unable to do so.
They couldn't do so. And so Campbell came into the net and did his job when the Oilers went down 3-0. They gave him the boost.
He didn't do anything spectacular, but he didn't lose them the game. You know, I think that.
But he didn't lose them the game. Yeah, right. Exactly. He didn't.
There were times out there where it was dicey because he has trouble seeing the puck.
He does. As I said with Chris, I was like, I don't know who is worse, Smith last year in net or having Campbell in net sweating even more and losing more hair. So I was like, every time they got close to the net, I was like, oh no, because he has such a weird orthodox. He's not your typical goalie. He definitely doesn't stand in the corners. He plays his own style, and it's scary to watch. Definitely scary to watch. But it was good to see the Oilers come back. They were down 3-0, and it was like, ooh, that's what they did to the Kings all those games, and they came back. So definitely got a series.
Well, we got a lot of action today. I'm sitting in the dark because I had a rollerblading accident, and I lost half my face. I know a lot of people would have called in sick today or whatever, but I'm here. So if you see me go to the ice bag, just to reduce the swelling, it's not going to help the damage that's on there. Probably need some plastic surgery is my guess. We'll figure it out, and we'll do it. Anyways. Move on. Go to NHL action. Got the Rangers and the Devils, the Lightning and the Maple Leafs, the Jets and the Golden Knights, and the Kraken and the Avs. Chris, what do you got?
Liking today's card, and I'm going to roll with the over between the Golden Knights and the Jets. I think it's going to be an entertaining matchup. Goaltending has been questionable on both sides at some point throughout the course of this series, and I expect this to be another one of those high-scoring games, maybe 4-3, 5-4. Sometimes it could be tough to play in the whiteout in Winnipeg, but I look for this one to be high-scoring. So I'm going to roll with the over, lean towards the Jets in that one.
How about you, Rod?
And for me in these ones, I'm going to go with the Leafs here, taking on Tampa. I know Leafs they got that nice OT winner, and I think they continue that momentum here and had Tampa Bay another loss at home. Looks like the world's humping Tampa Bay on this one, thinking that Tampa Bay doesn't lose 2 in a row. Tampa Bay's going to lose 2 in a row. They get 3 in a row actually, with the Leafs winning this one. I think the Leafs take a stranglehold on this series. They take that momentum and head home with a nice 3-1 series lead. We go to the Leafs here.
Love Tampa in that one, of course. Go with the Avalanche against the Kraken. Lay the puck line here, plus 160. The Kraken 0-6 puck line. Home favorite.
Something like that.
Home, whatever. Yeah, take the Avs on the puck line. Call it circle it now. Anyways, got Major League Baseball action. Short card, but a card nonetheless. Got the Guardians and the Rockies, the Orioles and the Red Sox, and the Reds and the Rangers. Rod?
For me, in these ones, for me in these ones here, I'm going to go with the Cincinnati Reds here, and Nick Lodolo's on the mound. He's had 2 good starts. His last start was a little bit shaky, but for some reason, this Texas line just why is Texas only a minus 115 in this one? Looks like they're begging you to take Texas in that one with good old Nathan Eovaldi on the mound. I like the over as well, but I think the Reds can get the job done with Nick Lodolo on the mound. I think he shuts down Texas in this one, and the Reds snag a win.
I'm going to take the Guardians here against the Rockies. First 5 innings, just basically a fade of Austin Gomber. Nothing more, nothing less. Gomber's been absolutely terrible. I also like the over in this game, which is set at 8. So we'll go with over and the Guardians' first 5. Chris? Chris?
Sorry. I was talking. Sorry. For the Orioles and Red Sox, I'm going to take the over here. Chris Sale had a nice bounce back start last time out, but I'm not buying into it. He hasn't really looked good pretty much all season long. But neither is Dean Kramer. Dean Kramer's looked more like 2021 Kramer, the one that went winless and had an ERA over 7, than the one that had the nice rebound year last year. So I'm going to go with the over 8. I think this total is just way too low. I think this game gets easily into double digits.
Rod?
I went on to the next segment, right?
Oh, all right.
That was those 3.
Hit my head pretty hard.
All good.
Got the Rays and the Astros, the Blue Jays and the White Sox, and the Braves and the Marlins. I got to say that if you're doing action sports, by all means, wear a helmet. Save my life. Literally saved my life. I should go get my helmet and show you guys. You can see the impact of how hard I hit the pavement.
Ouch.
Most people, I know you guys can't see my face. I think a lot of people out there that have YouTube channels would not have shown up for their show today.
I would bet that too.
Who's up? Me?
Yep.
You're up, yeah.
I'm gonna take the Marlins against the Braves. I'll take them on the run line and on the money line. Cabrera is really good, and I think Spencer Strider's been a little bit overrated this season. Cabrera, the Marlins have a very deep, strong pitching staff, and Cabrera is seen by them as really the best of the bunch. I expect him to come out really firing here, and the Braves minus 260. I'll take a shot against it, especially on the run line where the Braves are 0-10 at home on the run line in their last 10 in Atlanta. Chris?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the over between the Blue Jays and the White Sox. Lean towards the Blue Jays there, but I just think this is going to be a high-scoring matchup as well. Lance Lynn, we've always known to seem to be born with runners on the base pass, and Chris Bassett, well, still he's been pitching better, but I don't know if you can still give up 2-3 runs in this game and still have us get up and over 9 runs. And even if, they don't get to Lynn, they'll probably get to this porous White Sox bullpen, the Blue Jays will. And I think the Blue Jays bullpen hasn't been all that consistent either. So I think we're heading for double-digit runs. So give me the over, lean towards the Blue Jays.
All right.
And for me, leaves me with Houston and the Rays, and you look, Urquidy's getting the start for the Astros, 1-1 in the year with a 3.66 ERA, 1.53 WHIP. He average about 5 innings, and Bradley's getting the start for the Rays, and he's off to a good start, 2-0 with a 2.61 ERA. But you look at the Astros, they love to come into Tropicana Field and grab wins, 5-1 their last 6 meetings in Tampa Bay. Also 6-1 the last 7 meetings in Tampa Bay, and I'm going to go with the Astros here on the plus money. I think Urquidy can hold down the Rays, and Bradley has a good start. I also lean the under 8.5 as the under is crazy. 28, 8-3 the last 39 meetings between these two. I think Houston does the Houston thing and wins it late. So take the under and the Astros.
Rays 14 in a row at home.
Can't win them all.
They
Sure try,
they have though. But they have. you can't win them all, but they have. That's the only problem there. Oh man,
the only flaw in the logic.
My chin.
There's only one logic here tonight.
My chin is starting to blow up now. Really swollen. So I might have to go. But anyways, got the Brewers and the Tigers. Did we do Twins Yankees in that segment? No,
we didn't.
Twins Yankees, Brewers Tigers, Angels, A's.
These would I'm going to take the Angels on the run line. I also like the over in that game against the Oakland A's. I just don't trust either of these starters to be able to keep runs off the board, but I think the Angels have just a much more consistent offense and be able to put up runs in bunches in this one. So I'm going to roll the over. I'm going to take it with the Angels on the run line in this one.
Rod?
And I'm going to take the over in Detroit and Milwaukee. I think runs come early and often. You look with Colin Rea on the mound for the Brewers, and his last time out, he went 5 innings, gave up 2 walks, 4 earned runs. And on the other side, we know what Boyd's been doing. He can definitely give up the runs as well. So I think both teams score early and often in that one, and we get up and over the total Detroit and Brewers. It opened at 8.5 up to 9. I think we get to 10 plus.
Which one did you do, Chris?
Angels A's.
All right, so I like the Twins against the Yankees then. I think no problemo here for Sonny Gray up against Brito. The Yankees really not great road team, and Sonny Gray a little bit of a chance to get some maybe some retribution for his Yankee days. I'm going to take the Twins there. So we got just 2 more. We got the Diamondbacks and the Royals, and the Cardinals and the Giants. Chris?
I'll roll the Royals here, plus money against the Diamondbacks. I like the value the Diamondbacks been providing us. A lot of people don't think this hot start is going to be sustainable. But I just don't trust Tommy Henry. He didn't look good to close out the year last year. And Brad Keller, he's got solid stuff. The only problem is that the only reason he's only 2-2 and not 4-0 is because he plays for the Royals, I think. So, I think if he's anywhere else, Brad Keller probably a -170, -180 pitcher. He's got good stuff. I think he goes on the road where the Royals have played their better baseball this season and helps him get a win. So give me the Royals in this one.
Rod?
And for me, I'm going to take the Cardinals here over the Giants. Something's got to give in this one. You look. St. Louis 0-4 in their last 4 following a straight-up win, while the Giants 0-5 in their last 5 in Game 1 of a series. And you look at Montgomery last time out, he didn't have a good start, gave up 7 runs and looked awful. And Cobb, he's looked shaky at times this season as well. So I don't think either of these starting pitchers equate in who gets the win in that one. I like the over, and I like St. Louis to win it late over the Giants.
All right, we move to NBA. We got the Heat and the Bucks. Rod, what do you think of this one?
In this one here, I'm going to go with the under between the Heat and the Bucks. I think we got a defensive battle on our hands in this one, and it opened at 218 down to 216. You're going to feel like the first two to 100 wins this one. So definitely, I like the under 216 in that one. Defense come to play. I think Giannis will definitely be back for this one. He's still questionable, but I think he plays in this one, and the defense definitely come to play.
I like the Heat in this one. I think I took the money line the last game. I think they have a chance to win this one as well. I think this one I'll just take them with the points for good measure, but I'll probably also bet the money line as well. Chris, how about you?
Yeah, I'm actually going to stick with the over here. Definitely see it being a defensive game, but I think it flies over the total. You know, we've flown over the total in the first 3 games of this series. Hit it in 5 straight meetings going back to the regular season. And when I thought it was going to be a defensive matchup earlier in the series, it still went over the total by 44 points. So I'm going to take the over in this one. I just think 216, I think, is just a bit too low. I think it gets to 220 here.
All right. We got the Lakers and the Grizz. Chris?
Yeah, I'm going to stick with the Lakers here. I think they found something in Game 3. They really put the boots to the Grizzlies. And even though John Morant's came back, and the Grizzlies don't look all that much better with him. I mean, I think he makes the team better, but they haven't looked better since he returned to the lineup. And the Lakers at home have just been the much better team. The Grizzlies have been brutal on the road for much of the season, so I think the Lakers, in this prime position, I think they take advantage. I'm going to take the Lakers in this one.
I agree. I'm going to take the Lakers too. The only time I took Memphis was when Joe was out. I like when he's out of the lineup. For some reason, Memphis gels as a team and plays some way better defense. When he's in the lineup, they look lost and they look like they don't really want to play with this guy. So I'm going to go with the Lakers here. Blow out the Grizzlies in this one again.
Yeah, I like the Lakers. I'm just going to take them on the money line. I know it's not a typical Mitch bet, but 22 Grizzlies 0-22 as road dogs straight up. So if you have found money, I mean it's less than minus 200 odds, so why not take a shot at it? I mean I see people laying minus 280 on the freaking Minnesota Twins. I'd way rather lay it here on the Lakers at home. LeBron James just looks like a gift. Parlay time.
I'll take the Lakers. I'll take the over in the Red Sox and Orioles, and I'll take the Angels on the run line.
And for me, I'm going to take the Reds on the money line, Leafs on the money line, Lakers on the money line. Parlay those 3.
I'm going to take the Minnesota Twins, parlay it up with the Lakers on the money line, and the Tampa Bay Lightning. This is Mitch, thanks for joining us. Make it a winning day. Appreciate each and every one of you. Sorry about the light show, but I don't know, guys. I'm glad I was able to make it. Probably if I wasn't wearing a helmet, I wouldn't even be here. Make it a winning day.